Coming to trading as a business. So this is the second part why we left. Uh, so first part we have invested in mutual funds and synthetic futures and fixed deposit. We got all the returns. But pledging that money, you can start a business. So uh, in other business, this is not possible. Your all money is going to directly be invested in that business. But here there is an extra income you will get as trading as a business, and we'll see when you think about any business, like most people imagine setting up a shop or a factory or a services or a franchise. But trading options can be run a full-time business with some unique advantages. In traditional business, you have a fixed cost like rent, salaries, inventory. You also face competitions, changing customer demand, and operational challenges. Profits can be seasonal and unpredictable. So in the next slide, you'll see in option trading, your raw material is capital. And here the capital is your fixed, your pledged money. It is not actual money. It is just a margin money you are utilizing for option selling. And you don't need any physical inventory, no employee to manage, no rent to pay. The only cost is the brokerages and the transaction charges and maybe small algo fees. And the scalability in option trading is far better. And but in option trading also there are a lot of challenges like you have to understand how the option behaviors and the option is it is a derivative products and with the cost and the risk involved in that. So the risk management, the discipline, uh, it is like any other business. You manage that. It will be here also. So it is a very tough. However, the key difference in most business is that drawdown. Because here also there are certain risks, and we'll do a side by side comparison. If you see like in the real world, if you say any franchise model, there is a case study is given here. So let's say you have 20 lakh capital in your fund and you want to invest it somewhere. Let's say you go for a let's say franchise of Wala and you take a 25. The initial investment is close to 25 to 45 lakhs. So your franchise fee is zero almost, but return on investment, how much you're putting and how much you're getting, and the break even months. So break even months maybe 32, here you given 20 24 months, but in actuality it will be 30 36 months. So similarly, let's say Lakh visa, the initially is 20 to 40 lakh investment is there, franchise fee is very less, and you have to give some royalty fee every year. The break even also close to 12 to 8 months, and you always say that higher side of 18 to 24 months. ROA is close to 12 to 15% on your net investment. But here you are getting the in option selling, you'll get the same thing on your pledge money, which is a margin money. Similarly, let's say go for a subway, you have to pay close to 35 to 40 lakh for that food franchise, and your break even is close to 18 to 36 months, and ROA is close to 10 to 12%. So a lot of interior cost will go. So what we're saying that whenever you choose a food or educational or retail or any services, every business has its own risk. So the important parameter is how much I'm getting on my investment money, how much time I'm taking to break even, and whether my local conditions or wherever opening, whether that my business idea is feasible on that there or not. So coming to the option selling business, it is very straightforward. Like you just invest all your money in some good mutual funds or on some fixed deposit, and you place that money, you get an option selling margin. So and let's the same 2025 like investments, you'll get close to 20 25% return, yearly return, if it is if you manage the risk well, and we are doing it from last 4 5 years. And the fees are like maybe 2% or 4% according to the which service you are taking. Like particularly we charge some 2% on the capital, or it's a flat sometimes. The initial pay you charge value. flat. But the advantage is that scalability. You can from starts with 20 lakh. You saw that the results. Then you can easily move to 50 lakh or 1 crore or 2 crore. Slowly you can move it. And but that is very difficult in traditional business. You cannot open another subway in a near area. It takes a lot of time. And like how much like if you are working in some big companies, whether you are able to provide give the same amount of time if you had opened the original traditional business. But in this, like your money is there, and you just need to monitor some of the positions, and you just give the login and passwords. Brokers will automatically authenticated everything. So your time will be saved, a lot of time, a lot of stress will be gone. Your money is in your own account in a year, more fixed deposit and CSDL accounts, right? No one can take it. Liquidity, very highly liquidity. Like in other business, you cannot, once you invested that money, you cannot take out immediately. But here, for your emergency purpose, you can break your fixed deposit and take those money, and that money is in your hand, just a one click away. So you can withdraw that money. So stress, very less stress as compared to others. And the only stress we see like during drawdown phase when market is making some losses for 2 3 months, continuous losses, no profit is coming. But that is also the possible in all other businesses also. So that time some stress is there. And here the wealth creation in other businesses also happen. Here also happens. But here is that you have a little bit more peace of mind than running a traditional business. And there I was talking about that the winning probability is close to there 5%. But here in the long run, if you follow a systematic discipline approach, your probability will be 70-75% as an option seller. I'm not talking about option seller. I'm not buyer, I'm talking about option selling has a higher probability because the product is advantageous to the option seller. Coming like what exactly we do in algo trading. So in algo trading, we go through different option selling strategies like delta neutral. So you make profits when market goes up. When you make profit when market goes down also, and you also make profit when markets trade neutral. So in all three scenarios, normally you can handle through different various option strategies. So delta neutral strategies normally try to attack where market is normally in a range bound or side A markets. So iron condor is there, iron fly there. There are a lot of adjustments there, rolling strangle, rolling straddles. There are certain directional strategies like when some technical indicator gives that market is moving in certain directions. Then there is something bull put spread or bear bull put spread for long, bear call spread for short for bear phases, call ratio back spread, put ratio back spread. So those are very advanced strategies are there to tackle, and a lot of adjustment is there to fight it back. So then even though there is some strategies are there intraday, which will just start at 960, 920 and end up by 330. And some strategies are positional, like you start 1 week before or 1 month before, and it will keep on running and automatically adjust it through algo trading. So it is a combination of lot of strategies. Suddenly, and like we uses close to 30 to 40 strategies to minimize our risk. So on correlated strategy, we work together. So what is the key advantage is here? Like our algorithm automatically monitor, adjust, execute all the strategies, removing human emotions or improving discipline. This combination gives us the income potential across all kinds of market conditions. Coming to the same, like if who understand the options, like who are doing it, they might be knowing. But there are this is the base strategy I'm talking about. These are the normal people uses, but there are a lot of advanced things. Like if you combine, like there are like 16, there are all strategy can be combined together also. It is an you can say is a basket. So you have to handle all the scenarios, and sometimes you're successful. So our win rate in option trading, option seller as a 60-65% on days. But overall, it will give some close to 20-25%, and some in some years it may be like 30-35% also if the IV is very high. So uh, all this depends on our risk appetite and how what are the strategies we are using. Those will be automatically written in the programs and this will be executed.